Hello everyone, I'm Sophie and I'm currently at Kechara Forest Retreat, Bentong, Malaysia. This is the book that I'll be sharing from today, Unleashing Buddhanature, personal accounts of those touched and reformed through the teachings of His Eminence the 25th Sam Rinpoche. So today I'll be reading from page 164, Dharma on a Minefield. This is by Wan Wai Ming, a student of Rinpoche. And let me share with you his picture. There you go. So page 164, Dharma on a Minefield, Wan Wai Ming. And here's a short description of Wai Ming. Wan Wai Ming made the leap from facing software code all day long to handling social correspondence around the clock. He was a SAP consultant for over a decade before leaving the field to join Kachara full-time. He is now part of the E-Division team, which manages the online assets and social media presence on behalf of His Eminence the 25th Sam Rinpoche and the Kachara organization. And here's his story. My department, E-Division, used to be based in Rinpoche's house. It might as well have been on a minefield. About once a week, we will be subjected to explosions from Rinpoche. But we probably deserved it. Teamwork among us was practically non-existent. Many of us were working in silos, caught up with competing with each other rather than working together. In hindsight, I think Rinpoche was hoping that his outburst would shock us into resolving our disunity. While some of his students could not appreciate it, the rest of us knew that Rinpoche was not merely throwing a tantrum. It was not anger, it was wrath that came from compassion. The trigger may be as simple as a poorly performed task, but Rinpoche's wrath is always aimed at correcting deeply ingrained non-virtues in each person. For example, a senior of mine was given an earful not because he failed to serve dinner to Rinpoche, but because he was growingly disrespectful in his conduct. High Lamas like Rinpoche know what we need to hear, and they will say it for our own good, even though it may be akin to spikes in our ears. The wrathful methods of High Lamas also have the power to purify our negative karma, thus preventing harm from befalling us. I understood all this, but it didn't make me any less nervous around Rinpoche. Everyone ends up in his line of fire, one way or another, and I was not looking forward to my turn. During one of the meetings with Rinpoche, we students were asked to sit in a circle so that he could see all of us. I tried to hide behind my friend anyway. This chicken found no refuge in being an ostrich, though. I got my share of Rinpoche's wrath that day, along with many others. For me, he specifically pointed out that I was too attached to my girlfriend. It was one of the hardest lectures that I had to listen to. I am one who picks my words carefully, and Rinpoche's bluntness was like a bludgeon. But he was right. I was too caught up in my relationship. It's not that having a girlfriend is bad, but if you ask me what my priority should be, the answer is the Dharma. None of us will ever know when we will bid this world goodbye. At the end of the day, the relationships and experiences I've had, no matter how good or bad they were, will not help me. It is only the actions I have done, the trainings I've received, and the karma I've created that will determine the conditions of my next life. Dharma is what will ensure happiness life after life. It is the permanence amidst the impermanent relationships, achievements, and feelings. Did Rinpoche's lecture work? Good question. I can't say that I immediately became Mr. No Strings Attached. But his incisive confrontation made me realize that I had been unfocused in my pursuit of Dharma and has helped me realign my investment of time to my goals. I am a work in progress. 4 years into my full-time service at Kachara, I still worry about being under the scrutiny of Rinpoche. I am not spreading the Dharma as much as he would like me to, mainly because I lack confidence in this. But I'm not sitting idle. I share Dharma teachings on a one-to-one basis, and I run a regular study group in Ipoh. As Rinpoche once told me, no more trying. He believes that trying is us giving ourselves a 50% chance to fail. How much a student can be trained depends on the student, no one else. And by doing what I can, I hope that I will be closer to becoming the gem that Rinpoche sees in all of us. And that's the sharing by Wai Ming. And as Wai Ming has shared, no one ever escapes Rinpoche's sharp eyes and his training. Because Rinpoche really cares for all of us without any biasness. So it's really dependent on us, and each individual will go through different trainings because all of us are different from each other. And as such, with Wyoming, because of his attachment to his relationships, that he came under fire because he became less focused in trying to achieve what he wanted in Dharma or his spiritual practice. So as such, well, I, I myself too got got the Rafu training a few times, and the first time it was such a shock to me because I know about having BFs, which is the Rafu sessions of the scolding and all that, but I really did not know what it entails, and I was in for a shock. But as if you um, if you understand the Rafu part of it, actually Rinpoche is putting himself online, for using the Rafu way, and also it is beneficial to us because, first of all, it will shock us into hopefully changing, or at the very least, seriously think what was wrong with us and why we shouldn't continue the way that we were, and how much harm it would bring to others, if we did. And the second thing was that Rinpoche actually could clear some of our obstacles, using the Rafu ways. So it's no matter what it is, Rinpoche really cares for us a lot, that he actually used that to teach us and to train us. Because otherwise, Rinpoche could always just be nice, to us, to and being nice to us, maybe he'll get more donations or whatnot. But the thing is, Rinpoche does not look for that. Rinpoche really, really cares for us in our spiritual path, and he wishes to train us no matter, how much he would lose face or that his reputation would be affected, um, by using that way. And as such, Rinpoche does not have any ego at all. He just cares. He just has compassion and kindness for us. And, I'm truly, truly, really grateful for Rinpoche because otherwise I would be still lost in samsara. Or should I say, not samsara, all of us are in samsara. But the thing is, I would still be lost, and trying to find answers that no matter how much I have tried before meeting Rinpoche, I've never really come across something that could really gained so much trust and belief from me. And so that's my sharing. So thank you for sharing your time with me. And now we'll end this with a completion dedication in English. May the precious body mind where it is not born arise and grow. May that born have no decline but increase forevermore. May the precious emptiness where it is not born arise and grow. May that born have no decline but increase forevermore. May this merit accumulated by myself and others beneficially serve all sentient beings and the Buddha Dharma, and especially may the essential teachings of the unerring Master Tsongkhapa become clear and enduring. In all my rebirths may I not be parted from perfect gurus. Let me enjoy the abundance of the Dharma, perfecting the quality stages and paths. May I quickly attain the rank of Vajradhara Buddha. By this virtue may I quickly realize Guru Buddhahood and transfer each sentient being into that enlightened state. May all conducive conditions arise and all obstacles be pacified in order to increase infinitely the doctrine of the spiritual king Tsongkhapa. By the merits of the 3 times of myself and others, may the doctrine of Lama Tsongkhapa blaze forever. At dawn or dusk, at night or midday, may the 3 jewels grant us their blessing. May they help us to achieve all realizations and sprinkle the paths of our lives with various signs of auspiciousness. May the holy teachers have long lives. May the enlightened activities be fully displayed in the 10 directions. And may the brightness of the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa continuously dissipate the veil of darkness covering the beings of the 3 realms. In this land encircled by snow mountains, source of every benefit and joy, may Lord Tenzin Gyatso Chenrezig remain in this life until samsara's end, whom grant me here and now appropriate attainments without exception. Grant increase of the entourage, teachings and wealth, O mighty Shukden. So thank you, and please do join me when I share the story of the next student who trained by Rinpoche. Bye-bye.